All right, we really want to welcome everybody to today's presentation training. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and show a quick promotion video and we'll get started with today's special presenter.
All right.
I remember the day I started. I just put my head down and said,
Let's do this. Let's start my little network.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start my own little network.
To be honest, at first it was kind of different, but once I got into it, my team was awesome.
It's like they want you to succeed. I never felt like I had any dumb questions.
They got me through it. They helped me.
And then just a few weeks later, to see that extra income come into my bank account was this really cool moment that I don't think I'll ever forget.
I was like,
it was so real. It was like the light bulb went off and said, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it.
So to use that little extra money to pay my car payment,
Just to see my credit card bill lower.
To be able to pay my bills and then have extra money in my account,
Mine actually went to savings.
I actually started saving.
this is actually like really working. And it's just fun.
Being able to pay some bills by simply just changing my coffee.
We're all so busy, so to turn a daily habit into extra money,
We're talking about things that people actually want and need,
And it makes it so easy to share with others. And that right there is the best part. I think that's why Organo made sense to me. I drink a good mocha, I love a good hot chocolate, but then to have free product arrive and then to make an income off of it just by sharing a habit I already have.
Being able to pay my bills just by simply switching my detox to one that is not only better for me, but is paying me back, is just kind of like, why wasn't I doing this sooner?
this might seem simple, but to look at my wife and say, hey, order whatever you want, don't look at the price, that felt good.
Same. I feel the same.
All right, all right, all right. That was absolutely amazing. I always clap behind the scenes when they say, thanks, Organo, for changing my life. And speaking of changing lives, we have today's special guest speaker. We have Mr. Larry Keaton. He has been a corporate executive, a consultant, and now he's showing people how to sip, sample, and share and become the owner of your own business. And without further ado, Mr. Larry Keaton of K Cafe.
All right, all right, all right.
Rock and roll and rock
Let's get
and
ready
roll.
to get started.
Yay, yay. Hey, team.
Oh man, hey, thank you for that intro. Hold on. I have to do like they do at the concerts when they say cut it. I have to cut it. Hey, welcome aboard tonight. I hope everybody's super excited. We getting ready to get started. We getting ready to take this thing to another level. So if you're ready, please put on your seatbelts. We're gonna have some training. We're going to actually go over the business. We just got a lot of things lined up for the night. So definitely with the new people that's on and all that good stuff, we just want to make sure that you're 100% solid as we get ready to get the business going. So I'm going to try and click into my share screen here and see if we can go ahead on and get this thing going. Are y'all ready for a good time tonight?
Yes.
Are we super excited?
Yes, super excited, super.
Absolutely.
I was on mute. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can you guys see my
Yes.
screen?
Sir?
No, we don't see your screen. We do
Not yet.
You know what? Let's try this one more time again and see what we can get here. How about now? Are we connected in?
Cooking with Grace. Yes.
Yes, sir. We can see you loud and clear.
Y'all can see my screen loud and clear?
Certainly can.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
here.
it works.
Let's get ready to go into this right here as this comes up. There we go. There we go. All right. I think we are a little bit here. Motivation and attitude. Everybody with me here. Motivation and attitude?
Yes, yes.
All right, good deal. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to be talking about and presenting on tonight motivation and attitude, and we're going to be going down a road that some of us has been with this business for a while. But at the same token, we're going to be learning, teaching, and it's going to be interactive. So there will be some questions and things along the way, but I do want some testimonies and good stuff to show what we're talking about and why this business is superb. Are you guys good with that?
Yes.
Yes, and yes.
All right, well, let's get a better understanding of how this business works, how it works. Everything always started when you were first born. Everybody was born with an empty mind. Think about it. If you go all the way back then and think that when you were first born, did you know about cars? Did you know about partying? Did you know about anything that was going on in the world? Probably not. I mean, if you can think back that far. But if so, everything is mindset driven. Your beliefs about what's possible, the quality of your ideas, of course, actions, what you actually do, and the outcomes, which basically most of us, the reason why we're doing a lot of things out there is because of income and of course your happiness. How much did you earn last month? How happy are you at your job? If you are not happy, then you need a new mindset, a new plan and accountability. And most importantly, you do need someone that you can trust, a mentor, somebody that you could talk to and make sure that they're giving you what you need as we start to move forward in this business. So to change your outcome, change your mindset, everything has to be with action. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I want to make sure everybody's in there and all that good stuff.
We're here.
So when we start off, most of everything starts off with personal growth. Personal growth is required. It's consistent input of positive material that's going inside the brain. And a lot of that stuff starts off at one great mentor once said, books, tapes, and events, book takes functions, everything that goes on. A lot of times that's just the easy way of you having the knowledge just by opening up a book, a CD or recorder or whatever you need to do and just going there and input that information to you. It's everybody know Muhammad Ali. He once quoted, I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of my life or your life like a champion. And we can all see that he did that. Even though he went through adversities and different things that was going on, we can actually say that he lived that. Yes or yes?
Oh, yes.
Yes and yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely,
So,
yes.
Thank you. Thank you. As we talk about this right here, we're going to talk about the everyday comparison, one versus the other. One thing starts off, I know a lot of people, look to be rich and wealthy and all that, but there's a difference between the two other than just living a regular life. Rich is inspiration, motivation, progress, and success, moving right along, which is great because that'll get you some money. But wealthy is the key, that what we want to try and strive for so we can set up generational blessings for the next generations down. So that starts with an attitude, having the right attitude, being success, going through the hard stuff that you want to eat, the pie crust, eating the stuff that we don't want to do, performing every single day, reaching back, supporting, grabbing somebody to be able to come along, and also sharing your ideas. I think we had some stuff going on our chat that we were sharing some ideas, bouncing some things off of people, and most importantly, having this little thing called goals. If you guys can see that, hashtag goals. And you have to have that to be able to keep things going and all that. All that represents motivation. All that sets everything up for success. And all that sets you to have the right mindset and the right content to be where you need to be at. Can we agree on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. So with that saying, we look at this right here. Excuses, we all know excuses don't cut it. We could talk to people, this, that, or whatever, invite them out and this and that and all kind of stuff come up. Lord knows I probably heard a few of them today, but I'll leave that to another whole different thing. But number one, you can't be afraid to choose your own path and do what the 1% does versus what the 99, plus what the 98 and 99% are doing. You see a lot of people going over here doing this and that and all that type of stuff. But people like Steve Jobs and all these people, they chose to take a different path to be able to go out there and do things differently. And also, we look at people every single day that's living a certain type of life. As we start out on Monday, let's go from Sunday. Sunday closes down the week like that, but Mondays, they call that heart attack day, I guess, or whatever like that. So you're getting ready to climb that hill, climb that rock. On that, you on Tuesday, you're on Wednesday, halfway through the week. Some people call it hump day. I'm getting over the hump. Today is Thursday. A lot of people got paid today. A lot of people looking forward to tomorrow. And then, of course, Friday closing out the week. And I think I shared something last week with if I'm not mistaken, Fred Flintstone, when his boss had pulled that little level and made that what sound, meaning it's time to get off. He jumping off, running to the car because it's Saturday, it's the weekend. That's time for family and some other stuff. If we're not working on Saturday, be able to do the stuff that we couldn't do all week. But also, with that, you got to be able to understand what's going on with it. You cannot have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic. That means you got to be putting something in. You got to be grinding like we're doing right now, right after work, and going into what we call our reality state, or what we want to be able to have more for our families. And then, of course, a lot of these jobs don't offer that opportunity because you do have to give them theirs up front. And there's different things up there what JOB could stand for, Journey of the Broke, Just Over Broke, and all the other stuff that come along with it. But if you look at the pyramid, most of us, including me, myself, started out right there at the bottom, hardworking employee, trying to work my way up to the top. And I'm just talking about me, maybe not you guys, just me. But hardworking employee at one point in time in my life, a team leader, a supervisor, middle management, VP, vice president, senior VP. But for some reason, I never made CEO. I wonder why I didn't make CEO. Maybe because I didn't start the company or whatever, or maybe just something that didn't allow me to do it, or maybe because the CEO saw that he had put his own money up and said, bump that. You can get as far as this right here, but that right there, the ball stops here. With that, with all these budgets and all this other stuff. Oh, and by the way, I better be in place to be able to make sure that things happen all the way down to the employees. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but I'm just telling my story. So that's what went on with me in my life, and the reason why I'm so blessed. And me and Toya are so blessed to be in this business as we do this business on and all that, and just never quit. Have the never quit attitude. 6 long years and we're rocking and rolling and still making it work. So we can all say excuses don't cut it if you go out there and get the job done. Correct?
Yes, sir, yes.
So now it's all about your success and what you're looking for. The keys to success: keep educating yourself. If you look over to the right there, there's a young person sitting down with a book, took his head off, and he's just sitting back there reading, implementing, adding information on, because like I said, when you were first born, your brain was empty, but now you have that portal where you can just input so much and go out there and take action and make stuff happen for yourself. And that is the key, to keep educating yourself. Keep doing the things you need to do to get to the next level in life. Yes or yes?
Yes,
yes.
All right. So at that stage, I'm gonna pause for a little bit, and I want to kind of go into some little bit of Q's and A's and all that stuff, and just kind of see where we at, and just kind of get a little bit of feedback from where you guys at. Because remember, we have to be examples to motivate with leadership, positiveness, and excitement to be able to keep moving forward. So Janice, I see you raising your hand. Anything you'd like to share on that?
Oh my God, you saw me. Well, when did this happen? As far as being an example.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. Well, definitely you have to be an example, because if you're going to be a leader, people a lot of times they look at what you're doing and they're gonna mimic what you're doing. So you got to stand out. You got to be positive. You've got to have that excitement and have people want to join you in what you're doing, because it just seems like it is totally amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for that. I'll let somebody else go. Anybody else want to share?
I will, Mr. Keaton. Just your presentation, by the way, is excellent.
I mean,
there's no substitute for hard work. You said that we first have to eat the crust, do the things that the other 99, 98% aren't willing to do. So what they're not willing to do, we must do. In leadership, you have to do those things in which nobody else sees it. The Jeff Bezoses, the Bill Gates, you're your own CEO. If you aspire to be that way, then inspire others. So I totally agree.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. You're absolutely right, because it builds off of excitement, and people see you excited about something and you're making money. It's really become a no-brainer. But if you kind of lackadaisical and just kind of like, well, I'm gonna go do this right here, and I'm hoping this right here works, then maybe it may be the wrong business for you. Mr. Smalls, I see you chimed in there. You're more than welcome to chime in, sir.
Man, this thing here is super hot. This is right off the presses. I mean, when I think about what it takes to be a leader, I think about people that are leaders like yourself. And leaders, they tend to know what they need to get done, what they need to get accomplished. They tend to invest in themselves, like all of you have. But more importantly, they have this attitude about themselves that say, and I like, I think JC has quoted this many times. We'll just keep doing what we need to do until we win. And I know I paraphrased it a little bit, but I just think that just you sharing this information with us, it speaks about what type of leader you are and the people you're speaking to, because I know you as a leader, you say, well, I have to provide something that's powerful because the people I'm talking to, not only just the leaders here, but also the guests, they're leaders in their own right. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. I see Miss Mill. Miss Mill, you like to share something? I see you back there turning flips. Go right ahead on.
He said it all for me.
Oh, okay. All right. No problem. No problem. All right. Hopefully I did. JC, are you there?
Touche. Say what?
JC, you have something you like to share too?
Well, I mean, it's all being said, leaders lead. And it's interesting because, I hear so many people say, I'm not a leader. I'm not a leader. Yeah, yes, you are. Everybody is some type of leader. Now you have to decide what kind of leader you're going to be. Are you going to be a leader that leads with being positive and excited? Because I remember telling my sons as they were growing up, I said, both of you are leaders. Now you have to decide which way you're going to lead people. And so I don't care whether you're a quiet leader or whether you're a loud leader or whatever, everybody is a leader. Now, once we establish that, now we got to learn how to become that positive, excited leader that can lead people into being successful. Because that's what this is all about. Can you lead? Can any of you lead someone to be successful? Now, you're going to do it by example, because there's nothing you can do. Because remember, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. But you can lead that horse over to the water and stand there and say, okay, I've given you all you need. Now, what are you going to do with it?
Absolutely.
So this is a good subject, Larry. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, JC, for sharing that. You're spot on, especially with everything that's going on in the world. So we have to be the forefronts to go out there and lead by example and just show and, just keep it going to make sure somebody is excited about that. So with that said, we're going to keep going. And anybody else? So we're good? All right. Well, sound like we're good. Let's go ahead on and let's keep it going. I hope ain't nobody falling asleep here because we
not with you at the helm.
We getting started. We just getting started. You know why we just getting started?
Why?
Because it's all about the timing, baby. Hello, superstars. Let's get ready to go.
Come on.
Let's get ready to seize the opportunity. Now, the people that's on here, this right here is for the people that's on here. I'm the new people that haven't got a chance to understand what this business is about. But I'm just going to go through some quick slides here and just let you see exactly what this business does and what it has done for a lot of people that's on here. And even the lady that's on the screen. You see how she's smiling? You see how she's smiling?
Yeah, she's smiling.
Today, Thursday. You know what Thursday is for OG? Okay, then. Should I keep going? All right. Now you can share coffee and tea, skincare, nutrition, and wellness. Look younger, feel better, and live a wholesome life. All because you are enjoying our illustrious products, which you are at the right place on time. Not at time, but on time. So the business is Organo Network Lifestyle Company. It's a network lifestyle company with world leaders in healthier living and better wellness for over a decade. We've been doing this. This business has been around for more than 10 years. People have started, understood it, got into it. Not just about the money, but just being healthy. And then not just only that, a lot of people saw the opportunity, which you new folks are invited to capitalize on all of these fast growing industries at the same time. And basically by having something simple, pretty much everybody, about 98% of the people that we know of, or we know somebody has internet. A lot of people we know don't have a home-based business. It's 2021. I don't know why, but I don't know why they're not looking at that, but that's a lot of stuff that you could just write off. Health and wellness. We talk about it every single day. We got a big weekend coming up. Labor Day. Monday is a big barbecue day. Beach day. A lot of stuff going on and all that stuff. But you still have to maintain your weight management, drink a whole lot of this great coffee, and understand that the skincare is not just for women. It's about us men too. So those right there are some of the things that we have with the opportunity. But in all of our products, we have a great mushroom that's exclusive and powerful. And it's an ingredient that's originally grown. That's originally more than 2,000 years of history. that was only reserved for royalty. This miraculous king of herbs is called Ganoderma. And it's been around for many, many years. But what our company did was found a way to infuse this in all of our products to be able to help people be able to live a wholesome life off of natural compounds with beneficial antioxidants while they're doing that. So we have the illustrious, OG illustrious products with Ganoderma, coffee, tea, shakes, and our OG super capsules. Those right there are some of the capsules that whoever invited you on can get to you and talk to you about the different ones and what they do with the 3 bottles on there. But look, they are doing something great. And even right now, while COVID is going on, a lot of people are taking advantage of our products to be able to understand that. I'm actually taking advantage of it because that's part of one of my communication. So, hey, look, I don't know what the pandemic is doing out there, but I do know a lot of people are still being healthy because they're drinking our products every single day. Not the other people products, you know, the ones that America run on, those type of people and start something or whatever, they're not running on that. They're utilizing our products that we have. And not just only that, we've infused this into what we call BU, which meet global needs. And it's an anti-aging beauty products for everyone, So you see how this Ganoderma, it just gets into our souls. It's balanced, it's natural, it's all skin types, and it's anti-aging. And never be someone else. You need to be you. You need to be the person that God intended you to be. So therefore, you can go out there and show exactly what's going on to keep people excited. So when they ask where that shiny skin come from, you can talk about Ganoderma while you having a cup of coffee. Let's keep going. Let's have some testimonials out there. I know we go through all this right here. Every single day, something is going on. Let's talk about some testimonials. How about you, Mr. Joe? What do you got for us?
Well, last night I was at an event, and I haven't seen this married couple that I signed up some time ago, and they have the father-in-law of the husband, of course. He's moved in with them, and the husband said, and the wife, they both agreed that because of the products that the father-in-law, who is probably in his 80s, because of the products that he has been taking probably, I'm going to say for the last couple of years now, he hasn't missed a beat. He hasn't missed a beat. He's well, and in fact, he was in dire straits. He was almost written off. And he started using the products. He started drinking the coffee. More and more, and he hasn't missed a beat. While everybody in the household had been sick, he didn't get sick. His immune system was built because he kept drinking the coffee. So that's what I got.
Awesome. Testimonials, letting you know this product's still working 2,000 years later when it originally kicked off. Anyone else?
I think, go ahead, someone else.
No, I was just saying, I live at how her customers, people who started the product, it might have been 2 years later or whatnot, but I love how they come back because there's nothing like our coffee and our products and what it does for people. So I look out my back office and I've got 2 or 3 new people that I didn't even know was still interested, but they come out, they sign on because this works. That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
I think that sometimes the taste of our products are so good and we have so much fun doing so many things with our products until I think sometimes we forget the healthy part of our products until somebody says something to us about what it's doing. And I have this girl that she's a printer, and some of you probably remember because she's printed a lot of things for our team. And she was buying latte coffee. She started out with just a little a month, then she added to maybe twice a month. And I thought it was because she loved it so much. But come to find out, her mother had cancer. And her mother, the doctor realized that her white cell count was changing. And he said, I don't know what you're doing, but you keep doing it. So the daughter kept buying latte coffee to make sure her mother had it. Well, I hadn't seen her for a while, and I thought, okay, maybe it's another season for her with the coffee. And all of a sudden, about 2 weeks ago, I get a call saying, JC, can you deliver me about 4 or 5 boxes of that latte? My mother didn't tell me that she was totally out of her latte. And she said, and my mother was having a fit, but she didn't want to tell me. So you guys, I tell you, and it makes her mother feel so good. And she's dealing with the cancer. See, we know we can't make medical claims, but boy, we can use those testimonies, and that one is a powerful.
Yeah, awesome, awesome.
Yes.
My turn. Can I get a turn, please?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Hey, you guys are so excited. Let me just tell you, and I'm gonna do my best to make this really quick, but I have to tell you, 8 years, there's some sound somewhere. You hear? Okay, there's we have to mute someone. Hold on 1 second, guys. If you're not muted, make sure you mute yourselves, please. But anyway, let me just start with a testimony. Really just 8 years ago, I'll be totally completely honest with you guys. All I wanted to do is make $500 a month with this opportunity. And as you guys know, for a lot of us and all of us, $500, back then was just a lot of money. I knew that I could pay a lot of bills and get a lot of things done. So my testimony is, I just received these 2 checks, and I don't know if you guys can see these checks, but I just received this check right here for about 1 hour and 15 minutes worth of service for one of my customers. And I also received this check for another 1 hour and 15 minutes worth of service. These checks total up to over $1,000. And that's about 3 hours worth of work. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm sharing this. It's because the retail component of this opportunity is absolutely amazing. You put a little in, you get a little out. You put a lot in, you get a lot out. And I just think that everybody that's on this call and those that are prospects and looking to put their hands to the plow, it's really about what you put into something. And, just the superstars on this call have put a lot into what they do. And so I'm just super excited that the retail component of this opportunity is just paying big dividends. And remember, we're only talking about, I want to make $500 a month. We made $1,000 in less than 3 hours. So thank you guys so much. That's my testimony.
Awesome.
Anyone else? Larry got to unmute himself. Okay.
Can you hear me?
He did it. Yes, we hear you.
There we go. All right. Thank you. Now, Mr. Smalls, everyone that's on here, those right there are some of the testimonials that we like to hear, especially when we have people on. And, just looking at this business from a different perspective, I too myself had the opportunity last week, and of course the previous weeks out, which I've been communicating with people and sharing the products and all that. And again, within this week alone, 7 boxes sold, and just talking about the products and letting them do simple question. How does it taste? How does it make you feel? I think we've been talking about that for the last 5 or 6 years. People doing the same old process like that. Number one, I didn't know that people were saying, I didn't know this product was this good. Second, I didn't know it was this healthy for me. And that is what the key is, the healthy context that's in it to be able to help move things. So there's totally different ways of making money in this business on the retail side, moving boxes, any way that you want to do it. It's totally up to you, because we learn how to get real creative on how to make money. Yes or yes?
Yes, yes, and yes.
All right. Well, we'll keep going right on. So with this business right here, I'm gonna dabble into a little bit more of it. Changing lives around the world. This business right here is on 5 different continents and growing. Our mission statement: loyalty, unity, edification, strong charitable purpose, giving back to community. And then over to the left, that nice little book right there that's called Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. If you have not had an opportunity to get a chance to get that book and read it, you kind of doing yourself a disservice, because that what breaks down everything that goes on in your life. And yeah, I don't know if I have one laying around. I think I found one laying around right there. But if you ain't got the real book, if you ain't got the real logo, see the OG logo in that?
Oh yeah.
That right there to let you know that there you go. They're popping up like popcorn everywhere, like that and stuff. But that there's to let you know what's going on, not just having it, but reading and understanding what your collection is, what you have there. That gift right there has been a gift for probably the last 40 or 50 years. And people took the time out to read it, get into themselves, and now they've made a different type of mindset and being able to make things happen. So we're with an illustrious company that promotes this book, Think and Grow Rich, that's going to be out there anyway, and it's been stamped with our logo. So there are some strong foundation and things that's on there to be able to help us going. And like I said, if you don't have a chance to get it, get the book. And the next time we're on a call, just share some contents on it or whatever of what it has done for you in your life. But as we move on, we're going to talk about traveling a little bit. Traveling, anyone? I know right now we got the pandemic, we got a lot of different things going on and all that good stuff. And I think we're supposed to have a nice little outing next week in Orlando, you know, based off of how everything is going and all that stuff. And that's still probably to be determined and all that good stuff. But either way, traveling, your destination, let's talk about it for a little bit. The traveling industry generated 10.4% of the global economy activity over the last couple of years. Last year it slowed down a little bit, but the touring industry, when the pandemic slowed down a little bit, it was like a slingshot. People was just out there just waiting to get out, to make some stuff happen and get some things going and all that good stuff. And when I say a slingshot, I'm talking about just pulling that slingshot back like this right here and just holding it and letting that end go. And when you let it go, it's a whole lot of money to be made, if you understand what I'm saying. So you got to be in the game to be able to understand that. And then also traveling goals. Sometimes we talk about we want to go here, we want to go there and all that stuff, but this business allows you to be able to do that outside of what your regular income would do to be able to enjoy it. And we got percentages and a lot of different things that's set up on this right here to help us. And not just only that, it's more than a travel portal, and it's called Travala, which is a software and a service platform created to revolutionize the travel industry with its incredible products and services. So now while you're at the hotels, while you're flying, while you're on the ships and all that stuff, enjoy yourself a nice sip. Hold on for a second. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself a nice cup of coffee. OG, by the way, to be able to enjoy all the travel and all the great things that's going on out there. All right, so let's talk about our leadership. This person right here to the left, Mr. Bernie Trigger, he's the founder of this illustrious company, Organo Gold. And then, of course, Mr. Paul Caldwell, the OG chairman, which later on came into the business. Them two is connected, and they're doing some phenomenal things with the business and just making things grow as we grow. And those are the type of people that you need that's in your corner to be able to bring the treasures of the world, to be able to understand what's going on, and also enjoy the world while we're going at it. All right? So now, we said, Larry, I hear all that stuff. Let's talk about a little bit of money. Let's talk about earning potentials. Let's talk about how we get paid in the silk business. Well, in the silk business, well, wait a minute. Let me try and compare something, because when you're working at a job, I may be the only one that know the answer. How many ways do you get paid on a job? Less than 3?
1.
Maybe 2, because you get bonuses. You get that regular week-to-week or bi-weekly. You may get a bonus or whatever like that right there. And so that you know, that's already budgeted on what you're going to get. Trust me, as a VP, I used to write out some of those things. But with the silk business here, we just heard some testimonials. We just heard a lot of good things about ways to get paid. And this business right here offers that. More than one way to get paid and how to do things at a high level. Well, number one, let's talk about wholesale versus retail. All that equals profits. Profits. You want me to spell that backwards? STIFORP. Yeah, it's all about the money, you know. And if you understand that, you always want to buy wholesale, turn around and sell retail. If you take, let me just throw a nugget out there. I'll just share a little something. If you was in this business and you bought one of our products, and I'm just gonna throw a number out there, maybe a $30 box or whatever. But you turn around and you've been talking to these individuals and people and all this good stuff because they love your product. You got a chance to double that from 30 to 60 to 90, whatever you want to put your stamp on it, to be able to make you some money. Money. There's no caps, there's no limitations. There's just different ways that you can do it. And then not just only that, we got the health and wellness that we talked about before, but you always want to buy wholesale, get up to your retail, earn 50% or more of your product, and be able to sit back and enjoy and do the things that you want to do, like traveling and all the other good things that come along with this right here. Number 2 is called your fast track bonus. So for everybody that you talk to, communicating, they decide to make a decision, because that's all you're looking for. They decide to make a decision. There are different amounts of money that you can earn, up to $130 off of each and every person that comes in that's connected to your business. Not mine, but your business. You go out and have a conversation, share this profile, share whatever you want to share with them, and then they turn around and look at this right and say, you know what, I'm in. This company will pay you the money for this right here, for you just sitting down having a few minutes conversation, having these illustrious talks about this business, And then that's before they even went to work. You're going to get money just for them coming in and you sponsoring them and getting them set up to be able to earn the record. Is that great or what? Yes or yes?
Yes.
All right. And then you multiply that. Let's do a quick math. You do 10 people in one day, just by you being the person that you are, time up to $130, depending on what particular pack they came in at. That's $1,300 you don't earn for that day. Probably earn within 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes or whatever. So now I don't know what job is out there paying that type of money for you to go out there and make stuff happen. But I know for a fact that if you are earning that, there are FICA and all these other different alphabets that come along with it that's going to get their cut when you get paid every single week. I'm just saying, maybe not you. I'm talking about me. Let's keep going. So let's talk about a pyramid. The pyramiding your money. Pyramiding your money like America runs on Dunkin' and Starbucks. Come on now. Everybody talks about, oh yeah, that's a pyramid and this and that. Everything we do is a pyramid. Everything that we go to, your favorite restaurant, your favorite food place, your Popeye's chicken, the one that's over there in the hood is probably more that's out there not in the hood. Your Burger Kings, your McDonald's, whatever. But a lot of people say, well, I don't want to do that because it sounds like a pyramid, but you're living in a pyramid every single day. That's what stimulates the economy. That's what makes the world go round. But if you understand that, and what I showed on that pyramid, from the bottom part where it said hardworking to CEO, now you're looking at business from a whole different perspective. If you look behind my head, it's probably kind of shared off, but it's the word BOSS back there, whatever that means, but we'll figure that out. All right. So the power of the dual team while you're doing this business. Look at it. You look at the young lady right down the left. She went and sponsored the person on the left. She went and sponsored the person on the right. Now you take that. That's the first month. That's only just talking to a couple of people, maybe 4 or 5 people, and 2 people signing up. We drop down all the way to the 12th month by everybody doing what they're supposed to do, and they're super excited. Look at the potential earnings stack, the number of people that will be in this business, over 4,000 people earning about $200 and some thousand a year off a 20% dual team like that. And that breaks down on the number of packages or whatever they came in at for you to understand how this money works. And then over there to the right, you got the dual team bonuses when you start to hit levels. And when I talk about levels, I'm talking about ranks. Like what's on my shirt right here, this level, that level, that, just keep going. Those right there are your money makers. When you start reaching those levels, those right there are additional bonuses that's being paid out because you took the time to share this product with somebody else, share the vision, everything with somebody else so they could take a look at this right here and really get the understanding of what's going on. Like anything, just like a job, it starts out build a rock in the beginning, but once you understand what you're doing and how the things are calculated, everything is a calculated risk. I can almost guarantee if you got the right mindset, you're going to make some money in this business. Is that great? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about more quick ways to earn some money. Now, this right here, we got the unilevel money, the unilevel money, the unilevel matching bonuses, generational leadership. Same thing we've been talking about earlier, leadership money, and the quarterly global pool. Global pool, that right there is the part that you get a little bit of everything that's going on within this organization, as long as you have a certain leadership within the business and being able to do the things you want to do. But steps 4, 5, and 6, that leads up to the global pool. You get your 2 people, start doing it, and reduplicate this business over and over again. This all, I'll talk about me. I've been doing since 2015, 2016, every single day. And it has changed our lives in so many different ways and just things that we have executed to be able to go with this business, just like you guys and some of the stuff that you're doing. Is that great or what?
Yes, yes, correct.
All right. So now let's welcome to reality. Let's taste the gold. The qualifying distributor. This right here is just something else, part of the lifestyle that that this company has. And when you start hitting these different ranks from sapphires to rubies to emeralds to diamonds, which we do have some on this call tonight, this just additional money outside the money that you're making already. So anywhere from a sapphire consultant making $400 all the way to the illustrious black diamond, $3,000 per month. I think that'll pay some people bills and be able to still be able to do other stuff that they want to do. But you got to have skin in the game. You got to be on these calls. You got to be talking to people. You got to be that person out front. I can't grow your business for you. I can give you all the tools for you to take action. And if you're willing to take action, these right here are some of the potentials that you can have each and every month. And it's there for everybody. Is that awesome or what?
Yes, 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 yes.
All right, well, let's get started then. Let's get started. By now, joined by registering as an Organo distributor, partner with the purchaser or the person that brought you in tonight with a starter kit. Inside that kit, that you'll get the back office for 12 months, which is your own replicated website. Everything that's in there for you to follow and tag along with your own business at the end of the year. you will provide you hit certain amounts of dollars within your business. Then you have your tax write-off information that comes to you and all that, your 1099 form and everything that you need to be able to get some of the money back they're spending throughout the year. So it's a win-win-win situation all the way around. See how she's smiling over there holding her book? That's what I was doing when I held mine. Because once I figured out the power of this business, it became a game changer. And like I said, the only limits are the limits to you. Now, by doing that, there are 3 different packages that we do have. Comparison for 1 and 2. Number 1 is the bronze pack. If you do have your dual team in place, you have to have your dual team, you'll get 10% of what your dual team makes, and that's up to $500 of income per week. Remember, the more you buy into it, the more you do it, the more people that comes along. Like I said, slats 1 through 12. Let me back up for a second right here. All the way down to 4,096. Start calculating and looking at the type of money you can make right down the left side where it says the power of the dual team. That's what this right here does. The second way to start your business is the silver pack. Earn 15% of the dual team bonuses each and every week, and you can earn up to $1,500 a week. Again, this is not all the other stuff that I'll talk about. The additional monies of you selling and doing stuff. This is people that's in your business that you're mentoring, helping, growing, getting them set up for success so they can be able to go the different directions they need to go. So the little bit more you pay, a little bit more money you make. 10% on the first one, 15%, and then here go the big dog. Ways to start your business. See, this right here, it's so big, you have to take up the whole screen. I tried to crock it so many different ways. I said, I'm fighting against money here. So this right here is what we call our gold pack. You earn 20% of your dual team. That's 4,096 people in your business over a year's time, giving it time, because a lot of people work overtime on their jobs, but this right here is just so much sweeter, up to $2,500 of income per week, 20% of everything that people are doing in your business for you to be able to be the superstar that you are. All right. And then on top of that, I just got to ask, whose life are we going to change today? You have to believe into yourself to be able to make this thing work and be able to make things happen like it's supposed to. So with that saying, this right here is going to conclude a little bit of my presentation. And me and my illustrious lady, Miss Latoya, you see we're holding up the 1% because we're 1%ers in this business. We learned how to find out about this business. We grew it to a place that we didn't know we can grow, and all because of something simple. I'm gonna turn something around and share it with you if you're still on your screens, if you can make this right here out. So when you look at, can you guys see that?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Coffee, sleep, repeat. Coffee, sleep, repeat. Coffee, sleep. It sounds like a pyramid, right? Coffee, sleep, repeat. Coffee, sleep, repeat. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff when you are in tune to your business and you're super excited about what's going on and how things are happening in your business, then you have to be in place to be able to make things happen. So with that saying, I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity tonight to be a part of this right here. And then I'm just going to end off of internationally known. Wow, that's my next goal. That's where I'm going at. But anyway, hey, look, guys, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to be a part of this, presentation. Let me speak tonight. Let me do the things that I love doing. This is not by accident, but I love doing, and just letting it shine and glow. So with that saying, I'll turn that back over to the host. And again, thank you. Get with the person that invited you out tonight. Talk about the business, something that was super excited, that you want to move forward, you want to make a decision. Let that person help mentor you to get you the way you need to be at, so you could be a blessing in somebody else's life. Pay it forward and watch how it turn around and come back to you. I'm out.
All right. Thank you so much, Larry. Awesome job. And I know that we're just a little bit over time, but I tell you, the energy and excitement and the good information that you gave was just amazing. And before we say good night, I know we have 2 guests, I believe, or 2 visitors that are on the screen. And whoever invited our visitors, would you introduce them, or maybe they'd like to introduce themselves?
Yes. Who's on?
Hello, I'm Valerie from Montgomery, Alabama.
All right.
Hey, Valerie, how you doing?
Hey, Valerie.
Hey, Valerie.
Well, first of all, I invited Valerie. Valerie is going to be, or no, I shouldn't say going to be, but she is one of our superstars, our future superstars. She's thirsting. And Valerie, by the way, this is, let me go ahead and say this. This is Valerie's first time seeing me. Her and I.
Oh, wow.
Her and I, Valerie, that's my wife back there that I've been telling you about right there. Okay. But this is her first time seeing me, and I invited Valerie on the call tonight because, and I'll just tell just a little bit. She said, you know what, I really need to get myself going with this opportunity. I've been looking at it a few times, and I just encouraged her just to get on the call, just to listen to a lot of the superstars that I knew would be on this call. And then I just wanted to reiterate, and I wanted for her to be encouraged by some of the testimonies that have been shared tonight. I know that she's going to do absolutely amazing with this opportunity, and so we appreciate you, Valerie, being on the call tonight. Would you like to say anything else, Valerie, tonight? What did you like best? What did you like best?
I enjoyed the presentation.
Okay.
Woohoo! Way to go, Larry.
Absolutely.
Right.
Anyone else?
Thank you. We have another guest on.
It's on where it looks.
She's muted. She's muted, so I don't know if she's talking.
You're on mute, Stephanie. You might want to take it off mute.
We'll do that.
There you go.
Okay, you're live. Go ahead.
Back on it again.
Oh, she muted again. Yeah.
Unmuted again, Stephanie.
She is. Oh no, she's right there.
No.
Stephanie gone.
There she goes.
There she is.
No, that's.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Stephanie. I came on last week, but we was having some technical difficulties, and so I was able to get on, and I was a little late, but I did catch like the middle of the presentation. I caught from the middle to the end. So I mean, Larry brought me on. We're classmates, and he had been trying to get me on for years, and I just never had the time. Yeah, he had been trying to get me on for years, and I never had the time. So I told him recently, we had a classmate get together. I said, yo, if it ain't too late to get in, I'm ready.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's what those VHS Eagles do.
Absolutely.
Well, that is amazing. And we are so glad that you returned back again. We were all wanting to see who you were last week and some of our other visitors, but we're glad you came back.
Yeah, me and another classmate was together, and we couldn't. We was just having so much technical difficulty. We were trying to get on with her computer because she worked at home, but her system wasn't designed for us to get on with the call. But
okay,
but you're here.
Yeah, I'm a substitute teacher. I was the one that I substitute for like 6 years.
Okay.
Since COVID took place, I never went back. So because I mean, my health comes first. So.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking for new opportunities. I think I'm ready now. So
absolutely.
Well, that is awesome, and we are so glad that you are here with us and that you made a decision to come on board. And I know that Larry's going to get with you and really get you going, because one thing we know about this group here is that we just keep showing up. We don't know how not to show up. And what we found out is those that show up win.
That's right.
So we just keep showing up and we keep doing what we do. And then you start seeing the checks and you start seeing the cash and you start, and I don't say that apologetically, because see, we're here because it's like the opportunity brings us here, the relationships keep us here, and the money that we make, it just says keep showing up and don't go. Okay, so we are glad you're here.
Preach.
Yeah,
thank you.
We are glad. Thank you.
And preach on.
Well, can I close us out with just a couple of things, guys?
You surely can.
I know we still want to do the team get together, and we want to invite all of those that want to participate with that. I know some of us said that could potentially be up in the air, so we'll have a further discussion about that. But I do know that that's something that we still would like to do if you guys are game. But I want to just say this before we kind of close out, because and this is real quick. When I reflect back on my interaction with Larry, I remember told him this, and I know JC and a lot of you've heard this before. And so I'm really speaking to the prospects and the new people that are out there tonight. I want you to really just consider and grade yourself on these 3 things, because I said to him that I said this to him 6 years ago. There's really 3 things that will catapult you from where you are to where you can be. First of all, is the excitement. You know, excited about the opportunity. You know, you grade yourself on your excitement level. You know, get all the information and grade yourself on how excited you're about the information. Number 2 is, are you willing to be coachable and teachable? I mean, really present yourself as a student, because I have to tell you, Larry and a lot of the people that's on this call right now, they are the epitome of being students. They are the epitome of being coachable and teachable. They basically say, hey, listen, leader, tell me what it is I need to know and how I need to do it. So just being coachable and teachable is another key component. And number 3, and this is the biggest one I think of most of them, is, are you willing to do what's necessary to win? Are you willing to do, see, your best may not be good enough, but if you're willing to do what's necessary, then you will win. See, necessary and good enough are 2 different things. So are you willing to do what's necessary in order to win, or to move from where you are to where you can be? Those 3 components, when you grade yourself on those 3 components, if you can give yourself a good grade, I promise you, where you will be financially, and not only just financially, but also in regards to how you feel about yourself, will be day and night. I know that because it's personal experience I'm talking about. With that being said, I'm really done.
Right.
Yeah. So guys, listen, I don't mind closing us out. JC, you want to close us out?
Thank you, Mrs. Miles.
Well, hey, listen, guys.
Close us out.
Hey, so listen,
yes.
we're gonna further discuss. Really, we're gonna further discuss our team outing, and we also for those that came on, all of the visitors. We're just super excited for you. We want to welcome you to the family of Organo. I want to welcome you to the opportunity to grow and to experience something that has been game changer and a life changer for all of us that's on this this call. Now, I say this: it's not been easy, but it's absolutely been worth it.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, guys, we look forward to next weekend, next Thursday. Please invite some of those other superstars, those people that say, hey, it's time for a change. And just invite them on to, you do your part. And that's what I believe God has called us to do. You do your part and let him do the rest. With that being said, good night for now.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you, Larry. Larry.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Keaton. Awesome. Thank you.
Incredible. Incredible.
Good job.
Wow. Thank you.
Wow.
That's what those Eagles do.
Next week.
Absolutely amazing.